Yes, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 16th of September 2023. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at the Forex pairs I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. Hopefully everyone's weekend's going well so far. Sadly, I got a report that my rugby league team's been knocked out of the finals, so they're planning their trip to Bali. Did pretty well considering. So they're out. Go the Broncos. I guess that's who I've got to support now. Being a Brisbane boy and all. Yeah, so thanks for watching the video. Look, I know they're not the most high quality videos or the best videos on the planet. Certainly no Hollywood production. But if you do like them, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's just a matter of getting the message across. That's all it is. So thanks for that. And let's have a look. All right, normally first up, we have a look at the news for the week ahead, all right? So this is a Forex Factory free economic calendar. A couple of good things about it. One, it's free, obviously. Another good thing is you can set up filters to see what sort of news events you want to see. I only like to see high impact events or public holidays. So all I see is red, whereas you might see orange, yellow, depending on how you've set it up. You can also select which currencies you want to check out, and you can put it in your own local time zone. I'm in Cambodia, so Indo-China time, same as Bangkok, same as Ho Chi Minh City. So it's in my local time, just makes life a lot easier. So let's have a look at the news. It's a pretty big week, actually. Monday, Japan's got a holiday. That's it for Monday. Tuesday, Canadian CPI numbers out of Canada. They're probably the big ones. They're the big ones. Wednesday, CPI numbers out of the UK or Great Britain. Now, Thursday gets interesting. So that's actually, for me, that's Wednesday, late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. So 1 a.m. local for me. US interest rate news. Now, they're not expecting a rate rise. They said that about, what did they say about that last week? It wasn't going to be a rate rise, but there was. I don't know which country. I can't remember. I think it might have been Canada. Yeah. They're not expecting a rate rise, but as we all know, economists don't always get it right. Well, the experts don't always get it right. So that's the big one, US interest rate news. GDP out of the New Zealand, and then we've got Swiss interest rate news. Now, they're expecting a rate rise by 0.25%, so be careful trading the Swiss pairs. And the UK is also interest rate news, and they're expecting a rate rise. So it's a big day. That Thursday, starting very early in the morning, all through US, Switzerland, and the UK. Interest rate news, interest rate news, interest rate news. Big news. That's Thursday. Now, Friday, we've got something in Japan here. I'm not sure what it is. Monetary policy statement and Bank of Japan press conference. So be careful around that. I'm not sure if that's interest rate related or not. But yeah, it's hard to tell with the yen because they don't give you a time and it's all very tentative, as they say. Retail sales out of the UK, then we out of Europe and the US, I'd imagine we've got the flash manufacturing PMI numbers or flash services PMI numbers. Now, if you want to know what any of these are, all you do is come over here and click on one of these little boxes here, like that, the yellow box. And this is the official bank rate for the UK. It tells you what it is, how it will affect the market, all that sort of stuff. Usually all the most boring information on the planet. No, but some people like this stuff. I get it. I don't. But so that's it for the news. Big news week ahead. Big news week ahead. All right. So be careful, especially come Thursday, late in the week. A lot of interest rate news. Be careful. All right. Now, before we slip over to the charts, let's have a look at a Word document. This is a simple 2-page Word document. Most people that watch these videos have bought my books, know the setup, watch my daily updates on Facebook, Telegram channel, Matt from Family Man's Discord channel, all that. So you know what everything is. But this just explains what the settings are, what the different colors are. So have a read of this. There's the moving averages, the QMP filters, the red and green dots on the price chart. So obviously, get a red dot to sell, green dot to buy. You've got red trend lines, green trend lines, blue lines, grey vertical lines. Basically, anything that's sell is red. Anything that's buy is either blue or green. Stop losses are red dotted horizontal line, and big round numbers, etc., are green dashed horizontal line. You'll see them on a few charts. Now the other indicator below the price chart's a MACD Platinum, just a zero lag MACD. It oscillates around the zero level, which all MACDs do. And generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. Just that's pretty straightforward stuff. And I said it was a 2-page document, it's just a 1-page document. I've just got to scroll. Sorry about that. So take a screenshot of this, read it, pause the video. I appreciate that English is not everyone's first language. I do have English subtitles on my videos. I should have. You just got to hit the CC button, I think it is, on the bottom of the video, and it should bring it up. You can always speed me up if I talk too slow, or you can slow me down if I talk too quick. Anyone's got any questions or anything like that, feel free just to message me somewhere. I'm easily available, as most people would know. All right, let's get into the charts. We're on the charts. Here we go. All right, TradingView. I use TradingView for all my analysis. TradingView for analysis, and I actually trade on mainly MT5, a couple of MT4 accounts, but mainly MT5. All right. Look, I don't need TradingView. It just makes life a lot easier with regards to being portable between different devices, like my phone or my tablet. But to be honest, I rarely use it on my phone or my tablet, so it's not a big deal. As long as I've got the MT4, MT5 platforms on my phone, I'm good. I don't do much trading at all from my phone. I just more curiosity when I get signals and stuff. Trades close, stopped out, stuff like that. So this is TradingView, all my analysis. It's a watch list. It's not all 28 pairs, just a select few, and I'll be pruning a couple of these eventually, like the Aussie yen will probably go. I'm not a trade signal provider. These are just trade examples. I'm trying to take into consideration correlation, and I call like trade management also. So it's just to give you guys and girls a bit of an idea that the trade setups do work, and and as I said, I call them at the time, and also call it trade management every day. So this is the daily charts, right? As I said, this is my watch list, alphabetical order. Highlighted in light blue means there's a trade on and some action's been taken. No highlight means there's no trade on. Hang on a second, I don't know if there's any dark ones. If it was dark blue, it means a trade on, no action taken. Or did I say that already? No highlight means nothing on. If it was dark blue, it'd be trade on, no action taken. And if it's in orange, which is only one in this video, which is gold, I want to talk about it in this video, right? So that's it. I'll start with the AusCAD. It's in alphabetical order. Generally, the most recent trade is on the right, and I've only got the Y. Oh, so you'll see that the pair, the date, the signal, and my thoughts on that trade and the stop loss. All right, so that's pretty straightforward. So the last trade was a sell here on the 6th of September, which is on the open. Now, I call all these trades at the time on the day. The new daily candle for me is at 4 a.m. I don't get out of bed till about 6:30. That's about 2.5 hours later. I call the trade live, take a screenshot, post in all those groups, the Facebook, Telegram, and Discord channel. Everyone's more than welcome to join any of them. Any trade management's also called at the time. So it's all very transparent, not after the fact sort of stuff. So it's just a bit of accountability, keeps me on my toes, and just, 2.5 hours at that time of the day after the US closed, not going to make much of a difference. So sometimes, generally most markets move against me, as you can tell, and then come back in my favour. So let's have a look at this AusCAD. There's a sell, split the trend's down, look at the moving averages. It's just going nowhere. It's actually at my entry level. Stop loss is up here. That's that red dotted line there. Now, what's happened previously, we've got a sell on the 20th of July. There's my notes for the trade management. So I've moved my stop down. Can't lose on that sell. So locking in profit there. Took a buy here. It's a high-risk trade against the trend. So that's the 24th of August. Stop loss in place. Got the opposite QMP filter. Now, normally I close the buys on that opposite one, but because I already had a sell on, I left it open. It's all a bit messy. The way I looked at it was the sell's good. It's a good sell. MACD pattern's above the zero level. Its price has gone back to the moving averages, come down. So, it's not a bad, it's a with the trend sell. But because I've got this other sell on, there's no reason to close that buy as yet. It's just my concern is they've got this low here, and we're not that far from it. So price might just come down and bounce around there a bit. And I know in the back of my mind that the Aussie itself, the Aussie dollar, is pretty low. And I'm not thinking it's going to keep going down too much further. But what it does against Canadian, who knows? So basically, I'm going to sell, which I can't lose on, a buy, which I'm losing on with a stop down here, and another sell, which is at the point of entry with a stop up there. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. Aussie yen, dare I say, not much different here. Took a sell here back on the 21st of June. So let's have a look. Here we are here. There's the trade management for that. Can't lose on it. So the price is just under the entry level. The stop's just under the entry level. Now, I took a buy here and it failed miserably. Took a second buy here. And like I said in every other video, in hindsight, I should have waited for it to break this trend line. I didn't. Took the buy on this green dot on the MACD Platinum. A little bit hard to see there. There it is there. Yeah, took the buy there and it's gone against me. Now, like I said before, normally I would have closed on an opposite QMP for the dot here. I didn't because I had the sell in place. I just wasn't that convinced. The MACD Platinum still below the zero level, and this thing's just gone sideways, sideways, sideways. Various buy signal there, which is another valid buy signal. Nice support level, and not a problem. That could be, and I think I mentioned that. Then we got an opposite QMP for the dot again above the zero level. Ignored it, and we've now got another buy. So what we're doing now is we're above the zero level in the MACD Platinum. I've added the New Zealand yen to the watch list. So if I get to a stage where, and I probably could do it now, close the sell and close the buy, take a profit on the sell and a small loss on the buy, I could probably get out at break even. I'll give it another day. There was a buy there. It's not a valid buy signal because the MACD Platinum's above the zero level, but it's a green dot, QMP dot, so you think it might just pop up. So I'm looking at, if it bursts through, great. It'll take out my stop on the sell and put the buy and profit, and I'm just going to get out. So that's the Aussie yen. All a little bit confusing, I know. Euro Aussie. We're in a sell from the 23rd of August, and it's going nicely, and I've dragged my stop right down above the entry level. So closed half on the 1st of September. So I'm thinking about here somewhere. All right, on the open there, got MACD Platinum through the zero level. Price was at the moving averages, closed half. Eventually dragged my stop down. Wasn't stopped out, and yeah, very close to getting stopped out. Just looking at the high there, 168948. Stop 169. Yeah, so we're good. We just kept under there, and it's just kept on going down. Now the last thing was a red dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level. Ideally, I want to drag my stop down and lock in a bit of profit. But we're looking good. We can't lose on the Euro Aussie. Euro Pound. We're in a buy from the... All right, let's go back a bit. 25th of August, which is this one here. Took a buy. High-risk trade. Like the support level here. Stop. Closed out on an opposite QMP for a loss. All right, so took the buy in here and closed out there. Didn't come anywhere near my stop, which is down here, so I took a loss. And, you know, hindsight, prices come back down to this level and bounced off it again. Friday, we were above. I've dragged my stop up just on the 15th, which is on yesterday. It was just looking a bit ugly, so I just brought my stop up. Because price is already in the moving averages. MACD Platinum's above the zero level, so I've really got nothing much to go on other than this big support level on price. So that's what I'm relying on at the moment. But my stop's above that now. And at least price is heading in the right direction. I'm above the entry level. So that's all good. Euro USD in a sell still from the 21st of July. There it is here. There's my notes on that. Trade management. Stop in place here. Can't lose. MACD Platinum's been below the zero level for a while. I took a buy in here and closed on an opposite QMP filter dot. I think that's what happened. 30th of August. Let's have a look. There's the 30th of August. Closed on opposite. So yeah. So that's why those grey lines are there. So I took the buy on this candle. So open to this candle here, and closed it out on the open of this candle here. Just didn't want to risk it. And hindsight, it proved to be a good move. In the meantime, I'm drawing these green trend lines. Potential regular bullish divergence. Sorry, bullish. So I keep on adjusting these every day until they're no longer valid. If they're no longer valid, just delete them. But it's just a bit of preparation. That's all that is. So we're in a sell. In a sell, can't lose. All good. And I'm looking at dragging the stop down a little bit further. Looks like the moving average is starting to roll over to the very tight three of them. But as I said, the MACD platinum still below the 0 level. Pound yen in a sell and going nowhere fast. So I've been in a sell since the 24th of August. I've had some grief trading this pair. This was based on the big regular bearish divergence. Just meandered. The only thing I've done is drag my stop down on the 13th. So a couple of days ago, just dragged my stop down to reduce risk. I was actually thinking about closing the trade. It's the MACD platinum through the 0 level and price was at the moving average. But I thought, I always regret when I close a trade. So all I did was bring the stop down from, where was it, 189.093, and I brought it down to 186. So just cut 300 pips off it or whatever, roughly 200 something pips. But we're looking good. We're heading in the right direction, but it's tight against a high-risk trade against a trend. New Zealand CAD, we're in a sell from the 19th of July, so it's getting fairly old. There's a stop there. There's all my trade management. Can't lose on that. Just sort of trailing the stop at the moment above this high. Generally, I'd like to trail the stop between the 50 and the 100 moving averages, but if there's something obvious like this high, I'll keep it at that. I did take a buy on here, which I think it's the 23rd of August, and closed on the 6th of September here for an opposite QMP filtered up. My stop would have been, where was the original stop? 79723, 79. So stop would have been down here. Yeah, it's getting close. That's it. Would get close to stop down. So in hindsight, again, I use the old hindsight tool. It's probably a smart move me getting out of there, and hopefully this sell will offset any of the loss from that buy. That's New Zealand CAD, looking good. And just a heads up, there's no new trades for Monday, no new trades at all. And I don't think there's any trade management for Monday either. So she's all pretty quiet. USD CAD in a sell. I took a sell here. This is my original sell. And stopped out for a full loss. The stop was just above here. Got an opposite QMP, filtered dot, but it took my stop out in the same candle, so it was a full loss. So this was based on hidden bearish divergence, so that's this one. And my second one is regular bearish divergence. So it's the 1-2, as I call it, in the two different types of bearish divergences. So we had a sell up here. So there's a buy. It's hard to see, but hang on a sec. There's a red QMP filter dot there. See that? So just below that red trend line. New red dot, take the sell. High risk trade, going against a trend that looks like it's turning up. Got to really take out this previous low, which was struggling to do. I should mark that on the chart, which I will right now. So let's have a look here. Probably making sort of an argument like that. 0, yeah. So I haven't really broken this low. So what I've done is I've closed half on the 15th, which was yesterday. So on the open of this candle, closed half because it was at a previous low and the MACD platinum to the 0 level. It's not much. It wasn't much to gain there, and the stop's been dragged down. So it's the USD CAD. Can't lose on it, which is a good thing. USD Japanese yen. Most recent trade was this sell on the 12th of September. It's just gone against me for a few days, but nothing fast. There's my stop up here. The good thing is I'm still in this buy from the 20th of July. Stop and place there. Just between the 50 and 100 and below this low here. So we're looking good. Can't lose on that. So I don't care. If the sell trade goes against me and hits it, takes out the stop, that means the buy trade's in profit. I know it's only a partial buy trade, but it's offsetting any loss I've had. And considering I entered down here, well, good. So yeah, so 24th of August, new sell. So let's have a look. That'd be in here somewhere, I imagine. So I took a sell, took a full loss, bang, stopped out. Yeah. So I got a little bit to make up on that, but once they head down the right direction, but it's just not. But the good thing is I've got this buy on. Right, silver. Silver. Gold. XAU USD. Gold. I just trade silver on a lot of my private trading. That's all. I don't. Gold. This is the only place I trade gold in here. All right, let's have a look. It's highlighted in orange. Means there's something's happened. Look, I took a buy back in 24th of August. Bang, there it is. There's my trade management. So I closed half, moved the stop up. Then the 14th of September, this candle here just poked down and took my stop out. So stopped out for an overall small profit. Now, I know it's below the entry level, but I closed half at 30th of August. So up here. So I closed half on the open of this candle. So it's just about a break-even trade. Small, very small overall profit. In the meantime, I'm in the sell from the 6th of September. I don't like it. It's not looking that good at all. MACD Platinum's close to zero level. Moving averages are tightening right up. We've got this level here, big support level. It's just all getting a bit ugly. So on the 15th of September, I dragged my stop down. So that was just before that candle opened, I dragged my stop down. It just put me in reducing the risk. That's all it is, reducing the overall risk. So that's why that's hot. The reason it's highlighted in orange is because I'll stop out on the buy and I'll tidy up that chart once the video is done. I just like to leave any trades that are stopped out or closed on the charts for the video, so you guys and girls can see it all. And I'm sorry if you can hear. I've got a call to prayer behind me. The Muslim communities. It's like about midday here. I'm not sure. What is it? 5 times a day. You get used to it. I actually enjoy it. I'm used to it. All right. These next three, they're just more for curiosity's sake. So it's US dollar, US 500, and a Bitcoin, all right? So this is the US dollar. Last signal's a sell. We've got an opposite QMP for the dot. You would think your stop would have been here. I'm not actually trading it at the moment, not the daily time frame. So it would have been taken out. My stop would have been just above the dot. Opposite QMP for the dot, not a valid signal. But look at price. Price is heading up. And the MACD Platinum's not following, it's heading down. So there's definitely regular bearish divergence forming there. Not confirmed, but forming. US 500 is US stock market. My last signal is this buy here. You'd have to assume the stop's below this green line. It went up. MACD Platinum through the zero level. Didn't reach the previous high. This previous high here. That's a sign of weakness. You would have seriously been considered dragging your stop up, closing out, break even, something like that. In the meantime, now there's a grey warning line, a vertical line, red dot on the MACD Platinum above the zero level, just because this thing's just flattening out. And that's generally when it's flat, you'll see it, the MACD Platinum sort of hugs the zero level a little bit. It's hard to see the zero level, but if you look, I don't think that's even close. It's 0.5. It's generally that grey dotted line there. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, so we're going nowhere fast. Probably I'll be more inclined for a sell at the moment. So I know it's hard going against the stock market, but that's the way it is. Bitcoin, BTC, USD. Last thing was this buy here, opposite QMP for the dot. I don't know, your stop would have been below the 25,000 level, depending on where it was. Yeah, I would put it down here somewhere, sort of below the low, make sure all the lows and below a big number. And it's gone right. You'd still be in the buy. If you're not, you closed out on this opposite QMP for the dot. You might consider taking another buy here. There's another green dot there. It's hard to see, but there is, trust me. Yeah, it's not making any sense. So there's another buy signal there. So that's a Bitcoin. So that's it. I feel like I've forgotten something, but I'm not sure why or what. I'll go back to that Word document. I'm going to have to do something about my laptop. Just keep on getting these error messages up. Hard drive failure imminent. Anytime I move my laptop, the screen just goes all different colours and stuff, so I don't dare move it. Have a read this again if you're just a bit confused. Like I said, everyone's more than welcome to reach out to me, whether it be through the Facebook group, Telegram channels, or the Discord channel, or even via email or private message. I don't care. All I ask is that you read stuff, Google stuff, do a bit of searching yourself. There's FAQs, for example, in the Facebook group. A lot of the stuff's been answered many times, and other questions, simple questions like, oh, I didn't get a green dot on the QMP field, though. How come you did? That sort of stuff. It's been covered 1,000 times. Or something like, if the 4-hour does this and the daily does this, what do I do? It's been covered many times. So just do a bit of research. That's all I ask. But happy to answer any questions, so don't get me wrong. All right. Enjoy your weekend, guys and girls. Stay safe wherever you may be. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as I said. No new trade signals for Monday, no new trade management, so we're going into it, but it's a busy week ahead, all right? Stay safe, and I'll talk to you good folk later. Cheers.